All right, what's going on, guys? So we are, God, I mean, we are what, like 5.5 weeks out from the meet. We're coming up on it, so we got kind of our secondary day today. So we're gonna do our close grip, and then we're gonna do some pause squats. So um, I'm not gonna waste a ton of time today. Let's just kind of dive into it. We got a pretty heavy top set triple for a close grip. It'll match technically a PR for us, but I'm really hoping that this goes at a lower RP, so it is like truly a PR for us, even at that. This was not a grinder. If it's easier than it was last time, I still, in a way, mentally consider that to be a PR. So I don't know. Let's just get into it. Let's not waste a ton of time. Let's go. Before I show the top set, welcome to my channel. My name is John Mahaffey. I've been powerlifting for 5 years now. I'm kind of an amateur powerlifter, coach, enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. So my main thing here is normal training. You know, I work out in my garage gym. I'm married. I have a full-time job. I have kids, so my schedule changes. Things change. I do all my own programming, which updates, you know, week to week sometimes. So a lot of that to me showcases like just what normal really is. Really wish more lifters, advanced lifters, you know, more like professional lifters. I wish they were more transparent with how their day-to-day really affected their training and life. Really wanted to be transparent when it came to my programming. If you like this stuff, subscribing to my channel helps me out a ton. Liking the video helps me out a ton. Let's get back to the workout and let's see what we can do in this top set. Oh my Lord. This is by far the best my close grip has ever truly been. And training wise or whatever. That's 275 for a triple. That matches my PR. But I will say, last time doing 275 for a triple, it was an RP 9.5. Pretty close to a 10. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I could have got two more just based on feeling, if not even a third. But we'll all get as an 8 just conservatively. I know I'm confident I could have got two more. So, dude, that's crazy. We hit 275 for that 9, like RP 9.5, less than 7 weeks ago. Our bench is just taking off. Like, so whatever we're doing right now in our programming for bench is absolutely working. Absolutely working. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting old, but I really like this. Just as part of living out here. I don't know. My wife grew up in the city her entire life. I grew up my younger years in the country, and then moved to the city after graduating high school, and that's where I met her. But we both, you know, last year almost, not even a year, decided to move back out here in the middle of nowhere. And it has been the best decision I think we've ever made. Yeah, I think solely for the fact of, we have 3 kids, uh, and they're all 3 boys. So I feel like moving out here is probably the best thing that we've done for them. You know, having only sons, boys need to be active. I think girls need to be too. But boys especially, man, they need to be outside doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, we're feeling good right now. But I'd be lying to say there isn't a bit of me that is skeptical of something, being like 6 or 7 weeks out, or I think under 6 weeks out. I don't know if I should be feeling this good. I feel a little bit too rested, maybe is not the right word to use, but we'll use it anyways. I normally feel a decently beat up during this process. And this is really where the fatigue is pretty high. So, week 3s for me are notoriously pretty tough weeks to get through. Week 4s are even worse. Even though my strength expression is up higher in those weeks, but I gotta believe in the process that I've set up here. That feeling good maybe just means that we are making the adequate adaptation that we should be making, and not so much that we are not stimulating ourselves enough, or the fatigue isn't too high or is not high enough. But maybe it's just the fact of the way that we have set this up. Our body is cruising right now through like it should be. And I'd hate to be the guy too that's like making progress and feels too much like he needs to change things up, or things should be different, or you know worrying a little bit too much when things are working, if they want to work, if they should work better. Because in no way do we want to be content with what we got going on. But in no way do I want to overthink this and then to end up shooting myself in the foot. So, simple fact is, I am progressing like I should be. Regardless of how I feel, my progression rate is still very high. And we're still making good adaptations. So, things are getting easier. Let me do my sleeves. Although it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world to forget, I guess. But yeah, so it'd be very easy to look at our training and go, I should feel a certain type of way, and I don't. So let's switch things up. Let's go harder. Let's add some more sets back in. Let's add some more reps back in. And we don't want to peak too early for sure. But there definitely is a point where if this is working, then maybe the last couple meets weren't. Whew. Well, thank God we just talked and didn't act on any of it. Because all of my close grip felt phenomenal. That topside was miserable. That was probably one of the hardest pause triples I've done. And the weight's the same, so intensity just went way higher. All right, let's finish this workout up here a little bit. We're gonna do just our back off sets to this pause squat. These felt better than the top set, but my God, the fatigue helps me really quick. I really need to shut up and stop saying that I feel so good when I feel so good, because half the time when I say, oh, this feels great, I feel fine, I almost immediately get buried by whatever the next thing that is that I'm doing. So they felt all right. They felt as hard as they were supposed to, which was pretty decently hard. But I really like my form here. I think everything's clicking very well. I don't know. My squat form feels good. My squat feels strong. Everything feels fine. So, and then you can see I added my new Spider-Man, not my new, but new to the gym, my little Spider-Man balloon. My middle son was absolutely excited to get that for me for my birthday months ago, and now we cannot get rid of it because it's sentimental to, I think, everybody in the house. So we put it in my gym. But we did our easy curl, little roll back, skull crusher, whatever you want to call them. I don't really care. Just kind of like a JM press, if anything, more than I would say than a skull crusher. But these absolutely demolish my triceps, good and bad. You know, I get a ton of work out of this, but at the same time, I can't do this for too long because they will tear up my elbows. So we got to use these mindfully, and we got to kind of use these in a very particular manner of only for extended periods of time, or not so extended periods of time, I probably should say. But these move super well. I'm super happy with these. Just trying to add like reps week in and week out. And then eventually we'll take them out probably because they'll tear my elbows completely apart. So we're going to finish up with this, and then we're going to do some lat pull downs. Again, with the straps, we need to focus more on back, not so much a grip. That's kind of how I feel about it. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But I don't know. I think that's pretty much all I got. I think the video is just kind of going to roll out of here now because I don't really have an outro. So I will say, if you like this type of video, please subscribe to my channel. I post this 4 times a week. Come back, watch some more of my stuff. I'll post again on Thursday. We're going to do our deadlift, our main deadlift day. So if you like this type of content, please like the video. It helps me a ton, and then subscribing to the channel obviously helps a ton too. So, but I'm going to let this video kind of roll out here and just kind of let it do its thing. So we'll catch you guys in the next video.